the longer I've been here, the more I fall in love with the idea that urban Christian education is just the most hopeful place in the world, because we get to equip kids to go back to their own neighborhoods and streets and blocks and be world changers through learning about who God is and what's happening in his world and what's true in his word.
Here at Hope Academy are some of the brightest, most intelligent, joy-filled young folks that you will ever meet. Their potential is so high, not only in intellect, but their relational capacity, how they relate to the world, what they view other people as is really, really a joy. And supporting and being part of what's going on right now is going to just make our world so much better right here in Minneapolis and then around the world as these young folks get their education, form those relationships, learn the disciplines that they're going to go into, and bringing the joy and the hope in God that changes everything into the marketplace, into the academy, into sports, wherever they go. Boy, they're going to make an amazing, amazing impact.
I think as a teacher, the most meaningful thing I do is help students discover who God has created them to be. The math is important, the reading is important, of course, we work really hard on that. But at the end of the day, that's what I want them to leave with a solid belief of who God has created them to be, and no matter what, that's what's true about them.
The interactions with the kids is super meaningful. They're kind, they have a fun spirit to them, and it's I end the day going a lot of times with what did I do to deserve this? Because we do calculus, so it's very difficult, it's very challenging. But then in the end, it's super simple and very, very orderly, and it points to a God who created, who values order. So it points them to that. It also, in them, instills this confidence of I can do challenging things I don't want to do. I can find it joyful to do tough things, and I know I can take them on in the future.
I don't think the partners realize how far their giving or their obedience is going, and that it's not only affecting or providing physical needs and material needs, but it's going heavily into the spiritual side of not only the scholars, but the staff and the families. It's been a blessing to me and my family. I'm just happy to be here. I don't look at this as a job, and I tell people that all the time. I actually love coming here. I don't even call this work or my job. I'm just going to serve, I love being here.
Hope, I think, kind of saved both my career, there are kids here who read, there are kids here who do work. I remember my first day, I was so surprised because I had a simple activity. They were supposed to read something and answer some questions, and at my previous school, maybe half of the students would have gotten started and less than half would have finished it ever. And the Hope kids were done, and they were asking follow-up questions and they needed more space to write their answers. And I was what is happening here? So not only the interest and curiosity in the world, but then also being able to talk to them about who they're made to be by God, and how God has created them and also given them a deeper purpose in life has been more rewarding than I would expect.